You keep raising this as an example of free energy and free momentum. So we've got the 1 mass and the 3 mass, and you're so focused on the momentum. So it's a 10 mass going 10 velocity, that gives us the 100 momentum. But in this scenario, both kinetic energy and momentum are conserved. So if we look at this, we've got the 10 mass, 10 velocity. So we work out the initial kinetic energy going in. It's half the mass times the velocity squared. So we have an initial kinetic energy going in, and that has to be conserved after the collision. This is your example where you claim that after collision, the 1 mass will go back with 1/4 of the initial velocity, and the 3 mass will also go in this direction with 1/4 the velocity. If we look at that in terms of energy, because energy is conserved in this scenario, we have half the mass, which would be, this is 10, so it'd be 5. The velocity is 2.5 squared, so that'd be 6.25. So that gives us an energy of 31.25. For the 3 mass, which is 30, we've got 15 times the velocity squared, which is 6.25. So we have an energy of 93.75. We add those together, we get 125. We started with 500, we've now got 125. So while you're arguing for free energy, you've actually destroyed 4 times the energy. In terms of momentum, we would have the 10 mass, or the 1 mass, going 2.5, so that gives us 25. We've got the 3 mass, which is 30, going 2.5, so that's 75. We have to take that from that to conserve the momentum, and that leaves us with 50. So we started with an initial momentum of 100, and now you've destroyed half of the momentum. So you're not arguing for free energy or free momentum, you're arguing for the destruction of both, breaking both laws of conservation. In reality, and you've been shown plenty of times by Despard, he's done it from every possible angle in real time, analysed it over and over. This is what really happens. They go off with 1/2 the initial velocity each. So the 1 mass goes this way, the 3 mass goes this way at 5 velocity. We look at that in terms of energy, so half the mass, 5, velocity squared, 25, that gives us an energy of 125. The 3 mass, so half the mass, 15, velocity squared, 25, that gives us 375. We add those two together and we get the initial energy. Energy is conserved. In your example, you destroy 4 times the energy and half of the momentum. This is what happens in reality. You've seen it time and time again. I don't know why you keep going on and on saying there's no evidence when you've seen it. So to conclude here, you're not arguing for free energy or free momentum. You are arguing for the destruction of both.